everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time to confront the Lord of the Whorl. It is time to confront Leviathan. Alright, hello there Storm Marshal, are we ready to go? Enzar stands ready to send you off to your encounter with the Lord of the Whorl. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the War Leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thagrid and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thagrid and Y'shtola, if you would join the 3rd levy, and Lady Ugiri, the 5th. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Satora. May the crystal bless and keep you. Thank you. I will do my best. Alright, let me pull my party together, and then we'll begin the Lord of the Whorl. Alright, we are back, we are ready to go, we've got our party together, including several newbies who are only just going through the MSQ for the first time. At least a few people who have only just fought this boss for the first time recently. So I'm excited. One last check to be sure we're ready, checking if me or Thabit is going to be main tank. Alright, I'll be main tank, just to get the practice in, though I think off-take actually has a slightly harder job in this one. Alright, we got one person who needs a moment before they're ready. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I've eaten up some in-game food. Let's go F-Steak, it's a little bit weaker. We'll cut back once everyone's ready. Alright, looks like we are ready, so let's get going into the War Leader hard. Make sure real quick that we're on minimum item level, no echo, mine difficulty settings. And then the War Leader hard. Let's do it. Alright, let's do this. Has been years since I saw that cutscene. That was a pretty good opener. Alright, so I'm main tank. I've got the head. How this is going to work is after the opening first phase, let's use the next potion of strength, at about 90% of Leviathan's health, Leviathan will duck into the water. It's a fake out. It's not dead yet. And run. It's going to slam down on the deck, try and send us flying off. Thankfully, we've got railing to protect us just in case. And the real fight begins. So, Leviathan's head has a shield. Any physical range damage will reflect back on the caster. So we need to absolutely not hit the head unless you are doing melee damage or unless you are a magical caster. Behind us is the tail. It also receives damage from for Leviathan, so you can hit either one and do damage. Okay, you're ducking down. Go over this way. The tail similarly has a shield. It reflects magic damage, but not physical range damage. Physical range DPS want to be attacking the tail. Alright, let's protect ourselves. Make sure we've got our mitigations up. Oh, you are hitting hard, Leviathan. As we are doing this, there are ads popping up. Wavespine Sahagin are going to try and just generally cause problems. There will also occasionally be gyre spumes, 4 of them around the arena. And they're going to drain our elemental converter in the middle. We need the elemental converter to be full, so we need to take care of the gyre spumes first. Eventually, when we get to the right point in this fight, here, I believe, not here, maybe a moment from now? Oh, I think we used it too early. Okay, you do a dash through the arena, then you're gonna slam down to throw us over to the other side. We've gotta deal with these gyre spumes, this is an issue. They are up for way too long. Yeah, let me go. I'm main tank, so I'll keep Leviathan's attention. But those gyre spumes have gotta die, and quickly. Our elemental converter is getting really low. Okay. Looks like they're dead, so it should be able to recharge. I don't know if we're gonna make it on this attempt. Yeah, we need that up now. Looks like it is up. It did not last long enough. Okay. Eventually, Leviathan uses that tidal wave, and if you don't have the barrier up by using the elemental converter, we wipe. Okay, let's do a ready check to make sure we're all ready for our second attempt. Oh, someone's, what was Ari about to say? Oh, Thabit is the one who's about to say. And I agree with that. Doing the gyre spumes one by one seems like it might be the best option. Alright, let's just do a ready check. Hopefully someone will know how to use the sound effects. That could be a good alert. SE, thank you. Awesome. Then let's do this. We can just use that sound alert to let the party know, hey, the spumes are up. Alright, second attempt, I believe in us. We've got this. Down you go for the fake out. Okay, get to the back. Thankfully on the regular fight, there's only so much that Leviathan can do to screw with us with the slamming down into the arena. On harder versions of the fight, well, we'll get to those when we get to them. But on harder versions of the fight, the railing does fall away, and that becomes an issue. Because you can fall right off of the arena. Okay, so far so good. You're over on the left. Okay, and I'm going to hold on to my next mitigation until that rampart wears off. Don't need to be using all my mitigations at once. You can if you're about to get hit with something really, really big, but it'd be better for the healers if I spread out my defense. Okay, off to the side. Oh crap. Was not paying attention to the next one. Alright, go for the spumes. Good luck, party. Take them down as quick as you can. Actually, I might help out a little bit. I don't think Leviathan's going to be getting off of them. Or going to be getting off of me, rather. So a little bit extra damage is a good idea, I think. Okay, one left. Back to Leviathan. Okay, good. It's back up. Oh, that's too soon. That's too soon. Okay, hopefully we are fine. Looks like we've got another round before Leviathan's gonna go for the actual tidal wave. Nope, tidal wave incoming. Nor not? Now. Now's when we need it to be up. Alright, looks like we're taking a brief moment for Lily to grab something. Yeah, I think we're getting the picture of it now. Normally, if you're going into this fight without the mine difficulty, the tidal wave won't wipe the party. It will do a significant amount of damage, but I don't think anyone will generally die. It's only on mine difficulty where it's I mean, you want to avoid it if possible, the tidal wave attack, if possible, on all difficulties. But it's not mandatory or death unless you're on mine difficulty. Okay, I gotta pay attention to my mitigations because I was not so good at that in the last attempt. Alright, a fake out. And the fight begins. I'm a little sad we haven't made it past the first tidal wave yet. Because yes, there's multiple. I think there's 2 tidal waves in this fight. Possibly more if it takes long enough. I kind of feel bad taking main tank because I think main tank actually does have the easier job in this fight. Off tank has to deal with the adds, and the adds are where the threat seems to actually be. Okay, run back. Just getting that ready. Since I'm in a pretty decent spot to keep an eye out for that. We got a limit break ready. Oh dear. I'm very glad that the motion is not actually real, or I would be getting very, very seasick. Okay, I believe this is when the spumes will pop up. Good luck, team. I'll help out with at least this one right next to me. Since I've got pretty strong aggro from Leviathan, I don't think he's going to be coming after me. Or coming after them. And getting rid of those spumes seems the higher priority. None of Leviathan's main attacks seem to do splash damage. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, where are you going first? Where are you going first? Oh god, did we get it up in time? Okay, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna real quick... check what the timing is. Okay. Spinning dive. Okay, let's try this again. And yeah, I should have not typed and just gone in. It's fine. But yes, watch for spinning dive. If we can keep an eye out for that, catch when that's about to happen or when that is happening, that'll tell us, hopefully, when to use the elemental converter. Okay, get back. And next up is Sentinel. Okay, we've got the Sahagin coming in. I think we are getting a good feel for what the attack order is in this fight. It seems to be, it's a wave of Sahagin, and then a wave of dashes and slams, then Sahagin again and spumes, then after that, dashes, slams, and tidal wave. Getting that ready again. Sadly, I don't think arm's length actually slows down Leviathan. It doesn't seem you're actually affected by that. That sucks. Would be nice, but oh well. I guess I could, in that case, save arm's length for, save arm's length for protecting against getting thrown around the ship. Okay, we got this. There's one spume down on my end, one there, just one left, and we're clear. Okay. Good, and we have 47 left. We have 47 points left. Is that it? Yes! Okay, we survived! We've got this. We're good at video games. Move! Walls are not gone now. We're safe. I don't know how we survived that. Oh, I was getting a little bit worried. But it's just a matter of figuring out exactly what's going on in the fight. Learn through repetition. Oh my god, I'm so glad this is a video game and I'm not getting seasick. Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of us. I know it's just the regular fight, but still, that feels real good, especially since we have multiple people who are new to the game and only just fought this boss for the first time, like, yesterday. So, hell yes. Excellent work, team. We got this. Alright, now, let's report back to Merlevib and finish up the quest now that Leviathan has been dealt with. Oh, I'm so proud of my team. Oh, they're all so good. They're all so good. And yeah, let's go ahead and disband the party, let them all go. Okay, we're going to the command room, so that's gonna be over this way. That felt good. That felt real good. I feel bad about taking main tank when main tank was the easier role out of the tanks in this one, but oh well. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits, but today I will permit myself a few words. Ahem. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, madam. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. I'm so glad. That went so well. As soon as we figured out Tidal Wave, we had that. My congratulations, Satora. This victory will serve to quiet the Sahagin, for a time at least. That such beings can be defeated runs contrary to all I know. Whence comes your strength and sense of purpose? Another notch on the old belt, is it? Well done, my friend. Were I a god, I dare say I'd be trembling at your I would tremble at your summoning. So often do you achieve the impossible that I fear my words of congratulations will begin to sound repetitive, if indeed they have not already. With this in mind, I shall say only that I am glad of your safe return. A number of things did not go exactly to plan, I will admit. Leviathan denied us the luxury of ramming him for one. But let's not quibble over the manner of the victory, eh? If Limsa is safe, we are yet undrowned. I conclude that it has been a good day. Now go and bask in the Admiral's gratitude, will you? You have certainly earned the right.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
I'm gonna say it. Fuck you, Merlvib. I get what you're saying, and Y'shtola does too. That you can't forsake your own people. Just because you can't forsake your own people when you're under attack. You need to protect yourselves. I get it. But so do the Sahagin and the Kobolds and the Amalja and the Sylph and the Ixal and every group that calls this land home. Your might makes right. Whoever is the strongest is what determines who has the greater right to live that you spouted at the end there. That's Gaius's exact fucking beliefs that he gave to us in Praetorium. That was his reason for colonizing Eorzea. We cannot continue like this. We have to find an actual solution before it keeps escalating. And it's not gonna be easy, but we can't just give up and not try. Durability drops. Reduced durability loss plus 30. Nice, makes our equipment last longer. I'll probably have to use that before we go into our next duty, though I will also completely forget to use it. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to take a brief break before we continue the main story, as we go to clear out fates in Mordona. And after that, Yugiri is going to meet the Fraternity. I'll see everyone next time for that.